All right, we're live. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Fred Risk Arena on the campus of Wilmington College. This is Rick Phillips. I'm with Charlie Hargrave, and Sterling Clark will be along shortly. In fact, I'm sure Sterling is in the building. Yes, somewhere. I think so.
I think he's out of bed yet. You know, these college students are.
Anything's possible. It's finals week. He's probably been beaten up by his finals.
That or MC's Born Grill. I'm not sure which.
Today we've got the Heidelberg Student Princes coming in against the men's Fighting Quaker basketball team. Student Princes, I think, they're 3-2.
You'll come over here and get in the picture. See, I got you on Facebook.
All right, they're 3-2, and Wilmington is 3-4 coming into this game tonight. Both, of course, OAC teams, and this will be an OAC game. And this is live today on Campus Nation. And just a reminder, I'll be leaving here shortly, and we will be bringing you a broadcast later today from Miami Trace High School. The girls at Miami Trace will be playing Reynoldsburg. Reynoldsburg 5-0, the girls 4-0. So it's going to be a heck of a good high school basketball game with girls basketball. We've got a couple good basketball teams we follow with the Wilmington Hurricane and with the Miami Trace Panthers. So we want to remind you of that game coming up after this game. So listen to us after Charlie and Sterling give you all the great game action from today at Fred Risk.
Renee, how you doing? We also got a little Facebook Live going right now. Jack Dill's on. William Mahanes, how you guys doing out there? It's cold and it's snowing here in Wilmington, Ohio.
Jack will be there with us at Miami Trace.
Yep, Jack will be there. He'll be the Jack in the box today, though.
No, he will not. He doesn't. He's going to be doing some game action today. We're going to put his feet to the fire, so to speak. And Lexi Doddridge, she doesn't know it, but she's going to be having her feet to the fire, too. Instead of running camera, I'm going to run camera. I'm going to do the easy stuff. I'm going to let Lexi and Jack do the hard stuff.
There you go.
They'll do the game.
Biggie Boy, hope you're feeling better there. But we are live here from Wilmington College. The Heidelberg Student Princes are in a black with orange trim. Wilmington's in their home white with the forest green piping with a little bit of lime green also, which is the new logo over here at Wilmington College. So invite your fans to step on to campusnation.com. That's where we're going to do the ball game from. We're just going to do a quick little Facebook Live here to see if any of you'd like to go over. It's just live audio, but we will have a video on
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, there you go. Video will be available Sunday morning for this game, and so we invite you to check that out. Again, it should be an interesting game, and we'll give you some game notes here. We've got about 10 minutes before tip-off. The Wilmington College men's basketball continues OAC play on Saturday today when Heidelberg University comes to home and court for this contest. Wilmington and Heidelberg, the Fighting Quakers are 3-4 overall and looking to snap a two-game OAC skid after falling 92-83 at Ohio Northern University on Wednesday evening. The Student Princes are 3-2 overall and won their AAC opener 99-85 against Otterbein last weekend. The coaches, K.C. Hunt enters his 11th season as head coach of the Wilmington's men's basketball program. Hunt, who has coached 2 All-Americans and 7 of the school's 1,000-point scorers, led the Quakers to OAC tournament titles in 2010 and 2014. He garnered Great Lakes Coach of the Year honors for guiding Wilmington to the OAC tournament title and win in the NCAA Division III tournament in 2010. Andy Buchheit is a 2005 Wittenberg University graduate, is in his 5th season as Heidelberg's head coach. I tell you what, I encourage you, especially if you live in the area, to come out and check these college basketball games out. You know, there's nothing like seeing some of this stuff live. And obviously you can see us on our broadcast too, but we would encourage you to come out and see stuff live. Hey, Vicky Boy, Caitlin, Chris Miller, Alicia Payne Howard, Robin Cray Rutherford. Everybody know Jacob Metz. I bet you wish you were still in Ohio right now, baby. It's snowing and it's windy and it's cold. How is Florida today? What, 72 and sunshine like normal?
That's got to be rough. That's got to be rough.
I bet it is. Christian Jones, the players here for Wilmington. Christian Jones leads offensively. Wilmington, as a Hamilton, Ohio native, averages 19 a game. fellow senior, Will Patrick. Will Patrick is the other Quaker to average double figures in scoring at 11.1 points per contest. Rebounding is a team effort for Wilmington as 7 players average at least 3 boards per contest. Heidelberg features 4 individuals who scored 10 points per game, including Kier Benny, 17.2, Chris Moxley, 16 points per game, and Myron Pruitt grabs nearly 7. So, Jeff Serber, thanks for joining us. No, sir, it's cold and wet in Florida. So what's cold, like 52 or something like that?
Well, yeah, that would be cold.
Cold and rainy.
60 would be cold.
60, cold and rainy there, Metzi. Is that what it is? Tail of the tape, points per game. Wilmington scores 79.1 on average. Heidelberg, 83.6. Opponents' points per game versus Wilmington, 77.6. And Heidelberg, 78.8. So it sounds like to me it's going to be a pretty evenly matched affair. Wilmington, let's see, 42.5 field goal percentage. Heidelberg, 45. Hey, Caitlin Johnson. 3-point percentage, Wilmington 32, Heidelberg 36. Free throw percentage, Wilmington 75, Heidelberg 72.4. Low 60s. Yeah, it's so cold there, Metzi. It's so cold. You're a turd. You know that,
Well,
don't you?
actually, 60s is cold when you're used to that kind of warm weather.
We're 2 places, Travis O'Connor. We are at Wilmington College for a 2 o'clock start here in about 6 minutes. And then Rick is going to go over with Jack Dill and do a game.
Miami Trace girls.
Miami Trace. You need to get to know Jack Dill if you don't know him already, Travis. He does a lot of great graphics and work with the Mass and Plains program. Linda Winkle Bentley, John Howard, how you doing?
And speaking of that, we're going to do the Madison Plains Cedarville game this coming Tuesday. So look to our website as we post that.
We are trying to stay warm. Man, it's tough today. It's cold in this gym. I'm freezing my patootie off. It's a good thing I got some insulation. Let's see, newest member of the 1,000-point club is Christian Jones. Recently crossed the 1,000-point career scoring plateau with his 17 points against Mount Union on Saturday. He became the program's 27th individual to score over 1,000 career points. Patrick Dion, you know what, baby? You can have all that hunt you want on a cold night like tonight. I will be sitting in my chair, probably asleep, attempting to watch TV. Recent history, but have fun out there.
Well, the Bengals aren't on. How are you going to fall asleep? They put you to sleep.
Oh, no, the Bengals make me want to have a freaking heart attack. I've had 3 or 4 things happen this week where I thought I was going to have a freaking heart attack. I tell you
What
what.
do you got going on over there?
I don't know.
Stay on the
Somebody's
ball.
climbing the top. Maybe they're trying to get the heat working.
Well, that may be because the heat isn't working.
No, what's he doing? He don't know what he's doing either.
Well, that would have to do with the heating.
Yeah, I wouldn't be climbing up there. They got this rafter system above here, and got a maintenance man up there, I think, trying to turn on some heat because it is cold in here. Let's see what else we got. Coverage, live stats, and live audio of the game will be available. Visit the links above. It looks like below here. Wilmington Athletics is represented on Facebook. So make sure all you got to do is come here and we'll give you it's inside with heat. Oh, well, that's even better for you then. That's Clairville, Indiana, brother. I tell you what, anytime you're down, you can come on the morning show. I mean, we're glad to have you on. But we got a game today. I got to go do a bunch of things tomorrow and then back at it on Monday. Sunny and 72 at Miami Trace. Yeah, you're full of crap too, Jack Dill.
It is. It is. Thanks, Jack.
Yeah, you're full of crap. You're full of crap, dude. All right, hey,
That's the warm part of the state of Ohio.
go eat a donut or something. Jack Dill's our resident sheriff from Mount Sterling, Ohio, and
I got my own protection built in today.
And he's going to start helping us out, working some games for us, because the idea is to expand this to maybe like today, doing 2 games. But we need a little help too. So if you're interested in doing any broadcasting, contact Rick or I, and because I can do so many, but I can't do all of them. And all these other guys start coaching basketball. Travis O'Connor, he helps us, but now he's an assistant coach at Mass and Plains. Jeff Craycraft helped us, but he's the varsity girls basketball coach.
Joe Davis is a bowling coach.
Joe Davis is a bowling coach. 90 degrees in your car right now, Patrick. Yeah. Road stuff,
Everybody is funny.
Wow, he's in Indianapolis. He says he's had 8 cars. He's seen 8 cars flipped in just 5 miles. So be careful out there. We just got a little skim of snow right now. I mean, the grass isn't even covered yet.
Hoosiers don't know how to drive.
Is that what it is? Hoosiers don't know how to drive.
That's why Judith moved there.
Oh, they did know how to drive until Judith moved there.
That's what it is. Yeah, now it's dangerous.
We're about 2 minutes and 46 seconds away from game time. And at that time, I will shut the Facebook Live off, and we'll go just straight to campusnation.com. Now, look, if they're listening on their smartphone, how do they actually get to hear the game? Walk them through it.
Okay, you just go to the campusnation.com website. You scroll all the way down to the bottom. You will see a link there, or basically a button that you can click on. That button will have this game on that button, and you click on that. It will bring up another window, which is the game window, and you will click on the arrow at the bottom of that window, which is the player, and that will play the stream. It does not start automatically on a smartphone. It will start automatically on a laptop or a desktop.
And on the laptop, it's just over on the right?
It's always at the bottom.
Yeah, so bottom right usually. Jacob Metz likes to give a shout out to a local team here in Florida, Venice High School Indians. They're playing for the Florida 7A State Championship.
Go Indians.
The only loss they have this year is to IMG, the #1 high school football team.
Yeah, and Florida, like a lot of warm climates, they tend to delay their season because it's so hot
as well.
Yeah, and so they play a longer season or into the winter.
Start later, yeah.
Right.
Just start later. Well, the teams are just about ready to end their warm-ups, and just on the tail of the paper here, what the paper says, it kind of seems like to me it's going to be a pretty daggone evenly matched game. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing now. Who knows? I could be wrong, but that's what I'm seeing anyhow.
Well, hopefully Sterling will make it. In fact, I'm still waiting for Lexi so we can get ready to head out. But Sterling will hopefully make it at some point during this game.
Oh, if he doesn't, we got it covered.
I know you do. You've done a game by yourself.
Yes. Yeah. So it's not an issue. I might give my buddy over here a set of headphones on there. He might do.
There's Hunter's sister.
Hunter, oh really?
Yeah, she's got a twin sister.
She's got a twin. Is that why they look alike?
That's why they look alike.
Ah, okay. Okay, you have to remind me. I saw a great joke the other day. We ain't got time for it right now.
Okay. All right.
Just remind me about the tax joke. Well, we're getting ready for
National Anthem.
Star Spangled Banner here. Right now we're giving them the little speech of, let's behave, let's be good sports, let's not beat anybody up or anything. So, hey, Rachel. Hey, Rachel. It's kind of interesting. We got we're giving out the 1,000-point basketball to Christian Jones on the court. We got a girl up in front of us sitting there in the Pioneer Drum and Bugle Corps jacket. And that's where my daughter marches, with the Milwaukee, Wisconsin Pioneer Drum and Bugle Corps. So like I said, we're getting ready for the Star Spangled Banner. You guys on Facebook. So appreciate you joining us. We're getting ready to actually do the game on campusnation.com. So go to campusnation.com and check us out. Everybody have a good day. And we're getting ready to get started. Getting ready to introduce the players.
Starting line. For Heidelberg, number 2 from Aiken, Michigan, Prince Benson. For Wilmington College, number 2 from Hamilton, Ohio, Christian Jones.
So we have number 2, Christian Jones, and Prince Benson. Wilmington, it's Christian Jones and Prince Benson. DJ Isles starting. Myron Pruitt for Heidelberg. Andrew Russell for Wilmington, number 14. Number 25, Nathan Scott for Wilmington, and also Chris Moxley for Heidelberg. And we'll get you the others here in just a second. They had their jackets on. It's kind of hard to see through their jackets what their number is.
You don't have X-ray vision, Charlie?
No. And I thank God for that. Yeah, there'd probably be some okay things to see, but there'd probably be a lot of things, you wouldn't want to see that. So, and also, folks, before you throw any shame at our game here today, just remember we are volunteers here, okay? We do our best, but if you say, we don't like those announcers, take it out of their pay, it's already been done. We don't get any pay. So keep that in mind when you comment or anything on the website today. Feel free to comment all you want.
But we are a Wilmington broadcast crew. So remember, we may be a little biased as far as towards the Quakers. So we will try as much as possible.
James Hanley. Yeah, I don't usually have too much problems, but every once in a while we have some broadcasters that get a little excited. So here we are. Heidelberg in the black going left to right. Wilmington in the white going right to left, and Heidelberg controls the tip. It's James Hanley. He gives it off to Chris Moxley, who's dribbling down the right side. Back to Hanley. Wilmington's coming out playing man-to-man. Heidelberg just getting the ball around the outside. They try to feed underneath. They do get it to him, but he loses the ball on the floor. Gets a shot up somehow. I thought they were going to call it a jump ball, and Wilmington comes down with a rebound, and that is DJ Isles coming down. He gets the ball off to number 10, Jordan Jones.
Good defense by the Quakers.
Jordan Jones has it out here on the left side. Dribbles the top of the key. Long three-pointer put up by Andrew Russell. And that's our first points of the game. 3-0. Heidelberg was man-to-man, and Wilmington's picking up full court. Number 4, Kier Benet. Bringing the ball down the court. He has it on the right wing, picks his dribble up, gets rid of it, gets it back right away. Dribbles the right side lane, puts up the layup, and it's good. Kier Benet with the first points for Heidelberg, 3-2. DJ Isles bringing the ball down, gets it off to Christian Jones, over to Jordan Jones. Number 14 takes it to the hole on the right side, puts it up and in. That's Andrew Russell again. He's got a nice shot. If he gets hot, watch out, folks.
5-2.
23, three-pointer for Heidelberg, left unguarded, so he just sinks it from deep center field there.
Yeah, it was New York.
Yep, 5-5. Jordan Jones brings the ball up, gives it over to Isles. We got a little foul. They're going to call it on Jordan Jones. They're calling it on the Wilmington player. I guess they're calling a legal screen, but he really didn't even touch him that hard. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I'd even call it. I wouldn't have called a foul on either one of them. Both of them had a little contact, but who knows? Maybe we're in for one of those games where we're here to see the referees. Who knows? Number 10, there's another quick foul, and that's going on the offense.
Pushing
I
away.
think it's another illegal screen, I think.
Okay.
I think.
Maybe that's his favorite call. Tell both teams penalized early here.
Prince, I believe that was on Prince Benson. Yeah, number 2. So, 17:51, 5-5. DJ Isles brings it down, gets it over to Russell. Isles has it out on the left lane. Again, Heidelberg playing man-to-man. Going to the right side.
Drive.
Jordan Jones right down the lane. Puts it in.
7-5.
Heidelberg brings it back down. Shot from the right side. Nothing but net.
All tied up again. 7-7. They're going back and forth, Charlie.
That was number 2, Prince Benson, with the basket. Yeah, I mean, they look evenly matched on paper, so let's see what happens. Nathan Scott has it. He shoots one up in the arc. 2-pointer.
Cold outside, but warm and hot in here.
Yeah, no one's missing anything right now on both teams. 3-pointer. As soon as I say that, we have a foul, and let's see, that's on number 10, Jordan Jones. That's going to be his second already.
I don't think that's a 3-point attempt, though. I think that...
Is he shooting 2 or 3?
I thought it was after the actual shot.
No, he's got 3
He's got
fingers.
3
up.
fingers.
Yeah. So number 10 going the line, James Hanley, he makes the first. 9-8. There's some good shooters in both these teams. Second one's up. That's no good. As soon as I say they're a good shooter, then they miss one. The Heidelberg shooters are excellent. No, just kidding. Yeah. 9-8.
Don't be biased, Charlie.
Oh, it's not being biased. I was just trying to be funny. Here you and he misses again. Yeah, hey.
Next him.
Maybe I got the little voodoo working up here. I don't know. 9-8. Wilmington on top. Guy went to the line to shoot 3, made 1. DJ Isles from Fayetteville has it out on top. They get it down in the corner to Andrew Russell. Moving the ball around, back out to Isles on the left side. They move the ball so fast, folks. It's hard to keep up with every pass. Number 3. Oh, nice pass out to Russell. 3-pointer from the corner. No good. Short that time. And Heidelberg comes down with a rebound.
Quaker's still leading 9-8.
We're going to attack the basket quick. And we got a foul.
No, they waved it off.
I think we got a foul on the offense again. Like another illegal screen.
So still 9-8.
Myron Pruitt with the foul. Myron Pruitt with the foul. So Wilmington inbounds, and Heidelberg showing a little pickup here. I can't tell if they're going to try to trap out. Yeah, they are going to try to trap out of it a little bit. But they didn't do it. Christian Jones gets it down. Got in the corner, Nathan Scott. Scott dribbles. Oh, back out to Christian Jones. Shot. Left wing. Number 3, Will Patrick, and it's no good. He's the featured player on today's program. Good move. Heidelberg throws the basketball away, trying to do a little quick hitter. Just wasn't there. Wilmington had some good D there.
Yeah, Will had all ball on that one. So
Mike Mason coming into the game for Heidelberg. He's a 6'8" senior out of Cleveland. Isles bringing the ball up. Looks like they're trying to do a little trap here. They're keeping the ball in the middle, though, so that's good. Christian Jones has it out. Gets it over to Nathan Scott. He gets rid over to Russell. Isles goes to the left side. Throws the ball away. Oh, he got tipped.
yeah, there it is.
Oh, okay. Dang, I thought they were going to say he got tipped for a second.
Throw it away.
Okay, wait a minute. The referee's
Talking it over, and it's still going to Heidelberg.
Well, it's funny because the one referee that walked toward him, he made it look like it was tipped, and if it was tipped, then it should have stayed with Wilmington, but I guess it wasn't. Ball thrown in. Number 25 of Heidelberg, Moxley has it. He's driving the left side. Loses it. Yeah.
Then lost.
Yeah.
Heidelberg with the ball.
Little sloppy play here at the moment. Moxley thought about the three, drives inside, gives it off to number 4, comes up, shoots out the free throw, and it's good. Kier Benny. So 10-9 at the 15-minute mark here as Heidelberg is taking a 1-point lead. Wilmington still with the ball. Number 11, he loses it. He tries to go through the lane and loses control of the ball, putting it on the ground. Heidelberg back with the basketball. 4 has it. Benny out on top. Nice drive to the hole. Number 25 on the right side. No good. Then he throws the ball out of bounds. Oh! They're saying it was blocked out of bounds by Wilmington. Chris Moxley, though, was one with the shot. I didn't see it blocked, but maybe it was. 10-9. Heidelberg inbound, having a hard time getting it in. They do it the last second. They get it into number 13. He goes to the hole. That's Josh Dixon. That's new blood in the game for Heidelberg. He takes it down the right side baseline, but it's not there. Misses it. Davis with the basketball out on top. Shot at just above the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Wilmington. Number 11 trying to drive the hole. That's twice he's tried to take it inside. It's just not there.
They called him for traveling.
Well, yeah, he's made 2 turnovers doing that, and hopefully he'll learn from that. That's Peyton Smith. He's usually a little smarter than that.
Heidelberg 10, Wilmington 9. 14 minutes left in this first half.
He's trying to force the ball.
Yes.
Now Wilmington's showing a little bit of pickup, full court, a little bit of possible trap out of it. Nice floater in the lane.
Rolling out.
Two shots at the basket. Both were missed there by Heidelberg. And Wilmington with the basketball. Wow, no foul here, guys. No foul. Just beat him up. Pass underneath to the big man, number 24, Shea Mercer. 6'7" junior out of Hamilton Township, Columbus.
Wilmington 11, and of course, there's Lexi. And Heidelberg 10.
Looks like she brought you food, man.
I don't know, but we're going to be heading out just as soon as she gets up here. So.
Well, I'll throw all this stuff in the car, and
all right.
Just don't get mad at how it's packed.
I know. Have a good game.
All right, see ya. Rick Phillips on his way to do the Miami Trace game. Number 2 puts the bucket in. That's Prince Benson. So now Wilmington goes up 12-11. Lexi's in the house. She don't know what's in store for her today. She thinks she's just running camera. Rick's going to make her do a little microphone work today. Wilmington with the basketball. Will Patrick, nice pass underneath. Number 24 was Shea Mercer, goes up and gets fouled, so he's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Nice pass by Patrick underneath the basket to Mercer, but Mercer just couldn't finish it. He did get fouled, but looked like to me he could have possibly made it there. First one's up, no good. Prince Benson coming back into the game for Heidelberg. Second one's put up, and that's good by G. Shea Mercer. So tie ball game here, 12-12, 12:50 to go. Heidelberg with the basketball, bringing the ball way down the court. Number 12 has it out here on the right side. That is Fariz Watkins. He pushes off in the lane, but then shoots it up, misses it. He gets the ball back. 3-pointer by Fariz, no good. And it's rebounded. I think they're going to call the foul, which is very ticky-tacky foul, I think, on number 33. And that is Connor Hutchinson, who's a 6'5" junior out of Lambertville, Michigan. So as far as the fouls go right now, Heidelberg has 4, Wilmington only has 2, so that's not really an issue yet at this point. Will Patrick bringing it up for Wilmington College. Has Drives it over on the right side. Gets it over to Kevin Lewis. Peyton has it out on top now. Peyton Smith. Pass the corner, number 30. Shots up, no good. Rebounded though by Wilmington. Then I didn't throw it away, but they were close. New 30-second clock. Number 24, G. Shea. He's going to get called for the charge there. He just plowed over one of the Heidelberg players. Colin Myers was the one with the shot for Wilmington. Looks like some of the starters are returning for Wilmington. We almost have a line change. Four new players coming into the game. And Wilmington is picking up full court right now. And they're going to get a little trap out of it, it looks like. Heidelberg bringing the ball up, number 33, that's Connor Hutchinson. Gets it over to number 10, Hanley. Hanley has it well on the left side. Gets it to number 4, Kier Benny. Benny goes right side, puts the shot up, no good. Pretty well defended there by the Quakers. Going the other way, it's Wilmington, three-pointer from the corner. It's good. Andrew Russell. From the right corner, that one circled the rim and went in. Going down the other way, shot put up at the right elbow by number 25, Chris Moxley, no good. For Heidelberg, Wilmington brings the ball back. Another three-pointer from the corner. Oh, he misses it, and that's out of bounds. It ended up hitting the shot clock out on the top. We thank you guys for joining us today. You are listening to CampusNation.com. We have lots of games on there. If you like watching sports and you get tired of regular TV, I would tell you a good one to watch would be the Wilmington Hurricane Lakota East game we did this past Tuesday. Oh my, it was a barn burner, folks. Check it out on there. Number 33, Connor Hutchinson drives the hole on the right side, makes the bucket. 15-14 now. Quakers lead down to 1. Wilmington has it. They had some numbers there, but didn't get to the bucket with it. Number 2 drives the left side, gets fouled, but no call. Wow, he got mugged. He'd been out on the streets of Wilmington. They got him for assault and battery, but no foul here today. Number 2, that was Christian Jones with the attempted layup, but they got him with the body, the hands, everywhere, but that's okay. No blood, no foul. So Heidelberg back with the basketball. Chris Moxley gets it over to Kier Benny. Benny drives the right side. Gives it off number 10. Shoots the 3, does Benny from the right, and it's good. Nothing but net. 17-15. Heidelberg Student Princes now on top, and we are halfway through the first period of play here. 17-15. DJ Isles drives the hoop. Nothing there. Pass underneath. People laying all over Will Patrick. He shoots it up, and it's no good, and Heidelberg comes down with the rebound. Shot from the right elbow, number 23, Myron Pruitt. That's good. Heidelberg extends their lead now to 4, 19-15. Isles bringing the ball back up for the Quakers. Close to an over and back here, but it got tipped. So Patrick has the ball. Gets it over to Andrew Russell, who's been making some good shots here for Wilmington. Gives it to Isles. Long three-pointer by number 3 is no good. Wilmington does retain possession. Three-pointer again, shot up by number 2, Christian Jones. So both Jones and Patrick missed threes that trip down the court. Number 4 on the Heidelberg side throws up. Oh, and they're going to call a foul. They're going to call a foul on number 2, Christian Jones. So this is the second time in this game already that Heidelberg will go to the line with a chance to put 3 points on the board uncontested. And good shooters at the line. Kier Kierbene. And if I'm pronouncing his name wrong, I'll apologize right now. But it looks like Kierbene. First one's up, and it's no good. See, every time I compliment them, they're good shooters, they miss. This guy is a good shooter. He's got 7 points on the day so far. This is first, but still has 2 left, is Benny. Second one is up. That's good. Oh, he just gave him 2. He must have his foot inside the line there. I thought he had a chance at 3 there. My mistake. 20-15. Student Princesses of Heidelberg on top of the home team, Wilmington College Quakers. We got timeout called on the floor by Wilmington College coach Casey Hunt. Again, we appreciate you guys joining us today on Campus Nation.
Begin the next step of your life at Ohio Christian University, one of the nation's fastest growing nonprofit universities. Earn an accredited associate, bachelor, or master's degree entirely online, or attend class once a week at one of 11 convenient locations. Programs range from business and human services to IT and RN to BSN and more. Call today, 855-OCU-GRAD, or on the web at enroll.ohiochristian.edu.
And for those of you not familiar with Ohio Christian University, they do a lot. They do a lot of online stuff, too. So if you're looking to get your college degree, obviously Wilmington or Heidelberg would be great places, but also Ohio Christian University, they have very flexible scheduling. Well, we just had our first timeout called by Wilmington at the 8:36 mark, and they're down 20-15 right now. DJ Isles gets the inbound pass. And gets it over to number 4, Kevin Lewis. Andrew Russell, three-pointer put up, though. No good, but rebounded by Wilmington. And the shot's blocked at that time. The shot was three-pointers put up by Kevin Lewis. And number 25, Nathan Scott, tried to throw up a rebound, but it wasn't no good. Three-pointer, right-hand side, number 23, Myron Pruitt. That's his second 3 of the day. Heidelberg has extended its lead up to 8 now, 23-15. Wilmington definitely needs a basket here. They want this thing to get out of hand early. Andrew Russell has that on top. With 25, does a wild and crazy shot in underneath. They have a jump ball called on the rebound. I tell you what, Nathan Scott, Wilmington's trying to force a lot of stuff. They've got some outside shots that are open, but they're trying to run in the lane too much, and there's just too many trees in there to deal with. They probably need to be shooting more from the perimeter, because they have some good perimeter shooters. Now today they're not shooting as good as they usually are, but got some words being said over here between Coach Hunt of Wilmington and the official. They get the ball in. It's number 4. He shoots a little floater. It's no good. Tries to tip it back up and in. No good. That was Kevin Lewis with the shot. Going down the other way. Heidelberg has the basketball again. Working the ball around the outside. Tries to lose the ball. Loses the ball out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Wilmington. That was number 23, Myron Pruitt. Isles gets the inbound pass, and goes number 2, Patrick. He dribbles it right down the court, gets it over to Russell, and he gets fouled. Gets fouled by number 1, Mike Mason. That'll be his first, team's 5th. So 7:08 mark. Fouls are starting to become a little bit more relevant. And in case you didn't know, it's snowing here. We got snow out there. Not much, just a little. First shot's up and good by Andrew Russell. second one. Up. And that's good as well. Andrew Russell makes a pair of 3 throws. He's doing good today. He's got 10 already at Wilmington College at 17. 23-17. Wilmington down 6 now. Heidelberg with the basketball. Wow, they're using that forearm a lot. No fouls being called on the offensive end for that. 2-pointer put up by number 2, Prince Benson. That's good. 25-17. Yeah, they get that left elbow out and push out into the defender as they're dribbling forward. And a lot of referees will call out a foul, but they're letting them get away with that stuff today. Wilmington with the basketball. And Andrew Russell loses control of the ball out of bounds. Going to turn it right back over to Student Princess. Student Princesses are having a line change right now, too. Looks like 4 new players coming into the game. Every morning, guys, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. You can catch us on Facebook Live on my page, Charlie Hargrave, or WZAA 106.9. We have a nice little morning show every morning. And tomorrow, folks, not tomorrow, excuse me, but Monday, we have Buckeye Guy coming on from the Ohio State University. We'll be talking some football. We'll be talking about some of his experiences out on the road with the Buckeyes. Heidelberg with the basketball, and they feed it into number 2, Prince Benson, and the big cheer goes up from the Heidelberg bench because he just turned around and slammed it home. 27-17, Wilmington up, Wilmington down 10. Shot inside, underneath, in and out. Wilmington's not having a very good shooting percentage. Number 25 drives the length of the court, Moxley, and puts a little left-hander in the lane. 29-17. I don't know. I'd be thinking timeout here at Wilmington. They time up. It's a jump ball. And the ball's going to go back over to Heidelberg. Heidelberg's feeling this game as they're trying to take advantage of it as much as they can here. 30-second timeout called by Wilmington. Pretty smart move there on their part.
Begin the next step of your life at Ohio Christian University, one of the nation's fastest-growing nonprofit universities. Earn an accredited associate, bachelor, or master's degree entirely online, or attend class once a week at one of 11 convenient locations. Programs range from business and human services to IT and RN to BSN and more. Call today, 855-OCU-GRAD, or on the web at enroll.ohiochristian.edu.
All right, we're back here after that 30-second timeout. And Student Princes, they're rocking and rolling here the last couple of minutes. 29-17, Wilmington couldn't buy a bucket, and everything's falling for the Student Princesses. And 5 fouls on the Student Princesses, only 4 on the Wilmington College Quakers right now. Wilmington needs to do something to kind of change the momentum here. A timeout might have helped. We'll see. Driving to the lane. Shots put up. He's not denied. Number 4, Kier Benny, puts the ball up and in. 31-17. Wilmington College bring the ball back. And wow, that should be a foul. That should be a foul, but they're not going to call a foul. They're going to call a jump ball. And I tell you what, he just got manhandled. I think it was number 4, Kier Benny, tied up number 3, Will Patrick, and basically stood into the floor, and they called jump ball. So Wilmington's not sure they can handle this defense right now. Going in the lane, shot put up again by Peyton Smith. No good. He's scoreless today, and he shot it 3 or 4 times. 5 minutes to go, first period, first half of play. Student Princesses with the basketball and a 14-point lead. Turnaround Jay down low. That's number 2. Prince Benson with the shot. 33-17. It's getting ugly here, folks. Peyton Smith gets the ball over, gets the ball back out on top. It's underneath. Oh, thrown away. Terrible pass there by number 30, Colin Myers. Almost traveled by Heidelberg, but not quite. Number 2, he's just going to take it to the hole. He's feeling it. Turnaround Jay right there in the lane. Wilmington has no answer for him. Prince Benson's turning up the heat. Wilmington gets the ball across half court. It's kind of been a struggle for him to do that. Will Patrick drives away. No shot. Shoots it up. Finally, Wilmington gets a foul called. And Patrick will go to the line after he got mauled there. Fouls on number 2, Prince Benson. That's his second. Like I said, the video will be available for this game Sunday morning, so you guys can be your best judge too, what you think. But a lot of things are just letting go. There you go, the first one is up, and that's Will Patrick's first point of the game. And we got complete line changes almost. Everybody is out for Wilmington. Everybody's out for Heidelberg. 3:47 to go here. First half, 35-18. Student Princess is putting it all on the Quakers right now. The shot's up, no good, but it was rebounded by Russell, and he gets it knocked out of his hands, and no one's back. And they get the quick hitter, number 12, Fariz Watkins with the bucket. Wilmington going back the other way. Oh, and the ball once again, turnovers. I bet the Quakers have had 10 turnovers this first half. Number 31 pulls up for the shot, no good. And the ball gets knocked out of bounds underneath the Heidelberg basket. It'll go back to Wilmington. 37-18, 19-point Heidelberg lead. They've just come out on fire here. 3:13 to go. This first half can't end quick enough for the Quakers. Need to see if they can at least get it cut down to about 10. I don't know if they can do that or not. 15 at least, maybe. Three-pointer, right side, in and out that time. And that was by Russell. Ball goes out of bounds, but it's going to stay, I believe, with the Quakers. So they'll be inbounding underneath their own basket. That's Christian Jones to inbound. Oh, gets it into Jordan Jones, who puts a little turnaround up, no good. And then Russell's right there for the tip in, and he can't get it tipped in. They can't buy a basket. Three-pointer by number 22, nothing but net on the other end. That is Davey Hip with his first bucket of the game. He caught it and shot it. He was ready to go. And guess what Wilmington does again? Turnover city. Wilmington's almost, they're like the 6th and 7th man right now for Heidelberg because they're not helping themselves at all with turnovers. It'll be interesting to see if they bring us some stats what the turnovers are. Heidelberg with the basketball. 40, folks. 40-18. It's ugly right now. And nice lay-in, number 31, Bailey Croft. 42-18. Under 2 minutes to play. Wilmington with the basketball. Three-pointer thrown up, and they finally get one to go. Christian Jones, his first bucket of the half. So 42-21, so it's doubled up on them. Wilmington's got it back to that, I should say. Jordan Jones brings it up. See if they can get another three. Oh, they're going to call a charge on Jordan Jones. They had a wide open player down here on the left side. I think it was Lewis. They fed him the basketball, but Jordan Jones went on with his movement and charged into the player in front of him. So no breaks there, and that's 3 on Jones, so he's going to be out for a while. 42-21. Still, we haven't got to the 1-1. Heidelberg with 6 fouls, and Wilmington with 5. Heidelberg with the basketball. Oh, he gets clobbered. Number 14 fouled. Let's see, that is Andrew Russell gets his first foul, and he just freaking hammered Bailey Croft. Bailey Croft going to the line to shoot 2. That was a good foul. He got his money's worth, I'll say that. First shot's up and good. That's Croft's third point on the day. He's from Spencerville, Ohio. He is a 6'6" freshman. They grow him big in Spencerville. 43-21, second one's up, and that's good as well. Croft sinks the pair of free throws. 1 minute left to play here in the first half of action. Wilmington with the basketball. DJ Isles has it. You know, on paper, I thought this was going to be a lot better game, but Heidelberg just dominated. Three-pointer by Wilmington's number 4, Kevin Lewis, in and out. Still about 20-second difference in the shot clock. So Heidelberg will have to at least attempt one shot here. The ball gets knocked away though, so Wilmington gets it back, and there's like a half a second differential on the shot clock for the end of the half. Three-pointer put up. Christian Jones hits his second three. 44-24, well, the lead's been cut to 20. Heidelberg, last shot here, 4 seconds. Three-pointer from way downtown. Garrett Benny. And wow, I tell you what, 47-24 is our halftime score. Heidelberg on top at Wilmington. Popcorn and Guy Benson, man, if you don't mind. You got it. Hey, do me a favor. That girl in the green coat right there, the black hair right there, next to the redhead, tell her to come up here a minute. Huh? Right here. She's got a green shirt on. Right here in front of us. Curly hair, black hair. Her hair looks like yours. Yes. And they should give that to you. All right, well, we're here live still at Herman Court, and we'll give you a little word from our
Begin
sponsor.
the next step of your life at Ohio Christian University, one of the nation's fastest-growing nonprofit universities. Earn an accredited associate, bachelor, or master's degree entirely online, or attend class once a week at one of 11 convenient locations. Programs range from business and human services to IT and RN to BSN and more. Call today, 855-OCU-GRAD, or on the web at enroll.ohiochristian.edu.
I need a halftime guest. I'm going to be my halftime guest. Again, throw the headphones on there. We have a halftime guest here today. And what's your name, young lady?
Sam Zimmerman.
Sam Zimmerman. I'll have to write that down because I have sometimes remember stuff, you know what I mean? My name is Charlie Hargrave. It's nice to meet you. I'm a retired band director.
Oh, yeah?
And my daughter is Crystal Hargrave. Now, does that ring any bells? Maybe not. Okay, well, I noticed the lovely jacket you were wearing.
Yeah.
The Pioneer, right?
Yeah.
And, well, my daughter this year, she was with the Pioneer.
Oh, cool.
She played French horn for the Pioneer. So you didn't play this year, I take it?
No, I aged out in 2015.
Oh, you aged out. Okay.
Yeah.
So how many years did you... Pioneer, folks, for you those listening at home, is a drum and bugle corps. And it's out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and they're a world-class corps, so they compete against the big boys, and they compete all over the country. Now, how many years did you march Pioneer?
I marched Pioneer for 1 year, and I marched Racine Scouts in 2014, and I actually marched Columbus Saints. It's an all-age corps in Columbus in 16.
So what do you play?
I played baritone for Scouts and Pioneer, and contra tuba for
Contra-tuba. Wow, cool.
Saints.
Well, I'm going to try to get my daughter to listen to this and see if, I don't know, what's your number in Pioneer?
2456.
2456. Just was wondering, hey, Joe, you going to join me in the second half? All right. All right. Well, I've got a guest on right now. Thank you, man. You're a sweetheart. I don't care what your boyfriend or girlfriend says about you and that. Want a piece of popcorn?
Sure.
Popcorn? There you go. So what grade are you here at Wilmington College?
I just transferred in.
Oh, did you really? So are you a freshman, sophomore, or?
I don't know.
You're not sure, huh? You're not sure. Okay. Well, what are you majoring in here?
Education.
Education. I just retired teaching. 31 years. I graduated from here also. 1986. But now I see your Quaker Beats. We're going to have a pep band this year?
We are actually next semester. I'm president of the upcoming Quaker Thunder.
Really? Okay. Now who's in charge of that? You or?
Yeah, student-wise, me, and then Brianna Matsky is our faculty advisor person.
Okay. Is she a band director or is she a?
She actually teaches piano.
Oh, does she? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good. Good. Because I personally would love to see Wilmington College have a marching band again. And I've kind of let a few people know that I am retired now, so if they ever would be interested in doing that, I would entertain the thought of doing it. So with Pioneer, what was your best experience with Pioneer?
I honestly love doing the shows, and in 2015 actually, due to a little bus thing that happened, our rental buses were late, so we got to go on last at San Antonio.
Oh,
so we got to close out a regional.
That's cool,
Really
yeah.
cool.
That is cool. San Antonio, so you played in the Alamo Dome then.
Correct.
So where else did you play that was really neat?
We played at the Georgia Dome that just got tore down.
Yeah.
Lucas Oil Stadium.
Right.
Actually, this is weird. I really like playing at the, I always forget the name of the college. It's Wisconsin Whitewater, I think.
Okay,
They have
yeah.
a really nice stadium.
Really nice stadium, Wisconsin Whitewater. So now what kind of education are we going into here? Are we going into early childhood, high
middle
school?
childhood.
Middle childhood, okay. Now are you from here locally in this area?
No, I'm from Akron area.
Akron area, okay. Well, I'm going to tell you one thing you need to know as a teacher. Ohio has just changed all their retirement stuff really bad. And like when I started teaching, it used to be you could go 30 years, retire. Now you've got to go 35 years and be 60 years old. So no offense, how old are you now?
24.
Well, you'll be okay then. Because by the time you graduate, 27, something like that?
26 probably.
26,
Yeah.
okay. Well, you put 35 on there. That puts you where you at? 26 and 35, that puts you at 61. You'll be in good shape then.
Perfect.
I'll be in good shape. Well, see, the worst thing is people that teach, there's 35 years, and see, if you start right out, you could be 21, 22. So you're 56, 57, and then guess what?
You gotta go through
You got to go 3 more years, yeah. It's not good. And I'll tell you what I tell all new teaching candidates, and you can take it for whatever it's worth, and as far as that goes out there in a radio broadcast today, I would shop around different venues, different states to see about their retirement systems. A lot of them offer different deals. And if you're wanting just to get a job and you don't care where you're going to teach at, like what, I know Las Vegas is in desperate need of teachers. That whole Clark County area, they're always advertising for teachers. And also Alaska. I have a friend that teaches in Alaska, and the big thing about teaching up there is big money. Because again, it's hard to get teachers up there.
Right.
So what, you're going to be middle childhood, so what, in math, history, what are you thinking?
My 2 concentrations are language arts and social studies.
Language arts and social studies. Now, who's this girl here with you?
This is Kelsey.
Kelsey, how you doing?
Good.
Charlie over there. She's like, what the heck are you doing? Sam, you're up here on the radio. Well, we have something in common. She was in the Pioneer Drum and Bugle Corps, and my daughter is in the Pioneer Drum and Bugle Corps now. But she's in her sophomore year, and she's only marched 1 year. Mm-hmm. So she was like the youngest member of the Corps last year. She loved it. She loved it. I don't know that she will. She's going to go back to Pioneer this year, but I'm not sure after that. So, she's in the Columbus Saints. So I don't have another microphone. But what did you play? Tuba. What is it with all these girls playing tuba? Dang,
Best instrument.
I used to have a girl play tuba for me. We called her the tuba with legs. She might have weighed 98 pounds soaking wet, and all you saw was this tuba just moving around the field. You didn't see the person. It was just a tuba. So are you aged out, or like to march in the big corps, or are you how old are you?
I'm 20.
So you could, when do you turn 21?
Next fall.
So she could march one more season.
2 more.
2 more. You could march 2 seasons with the big corps. Let me know if you're interested in marching Pioneer. Are you from here? Are you local?
I'm from Columbus.
Well, that's local, Columbus. Because my daughter's going to do it again this year. So if you're interested, we could have rides or switch rides. I'm just letting you know. All right, I'm trying to help out the Pioneer. Pioneer, guys, is a great organization, but as far as the world-class corps go, they always are a little bit lacking in numbers compared to some of them. Some of these corps have like 200 or 300 people because they even have a junior corps underneath of them, like the Santa Clara Vanguard, the Concord Blue Devils, and where I think Pioneer last year marched about 75, 80. It was in that area. Now, what was the music you played when you were with Pioneer?
We did Exodus.
Oh, yeah, I've got an Exodus shirt, actually, from Pioneer. That's cool music. I guess this year they're going to do something called Irish Dragons.
Could be cool.
I have no idea what Irish Dragons is, but I mean, that's...
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. So do you miss Roman, Annie?
Do I Roman? Yeah, he's funny. He's a funny guy.
Roman is the head of that corps, and yeah, this dude, he's definitely, he's one of a kind, isn't he? He's a character. Well, look, I won't take all your halftime up. I got my buddy over here, Joe Davis, and he's going to come up here. We'll go over a little bit of stats, and we'll be right back to the ball game here in just a few minutes. But thanks for listening on campusnation.com. Just so you know, if you want to hear this interview tomorrow, we do video recording with us, and it will be available probably tomorrow morning. And let me give you one of these. See, in case you want to go back. Now, unfortunately, you're not going to see your guys' pretty faces on the recording, but you can hear yourself. All right. Well, good luck here at Wilmington College, and that's where we're at. You can just take out a whole piece of paper.
Thank you.
Yep. Have a good one. And the Columbus Saints, have a good one also to you. I think that's awesome. I used to be a retired band director. I'm a retired band director. 31 years. I graduated from Wilmington back in '86. So nice to meet you, girls. All right. We got Joe Davis in the house here for the second half. This will be interesting. Joe Davis is in the house for the second half. Come on over here. And Joe, we have some halftime stats. Unfortunately, you might want to take that lid off before you do this.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Wilmington's not doing too hot. 47 to 24.
I walked in, the first thing I noticed was the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, Heidelberg's been on fire. Wilmington, they just
And Wilmington's been playing pretty good this year.
Well, here's the thing. Wilmington has 11 turnovers in the first half.
Man.
And their shooting percentage is 28.6%. Heidelberg's a 61. Three-point field goal percentage. Heidelberg, 71%.
Holy
5 of 7.
That can kill a team real quick right there.
Right.
Now, how was Heidelberg coming in? I mean, are they like undefeated?
No. You know what? Both teams, and there's a program right there. You can look in the front of it. Both teams on paper were pretty similar. Quakers are 3-4, and Heidelberg is 3-2 overall.
Yeah. So they're just coming in hot,
on fire. They were on fire. Well, I'll tell you what, Prince Benson had 10 points, Kier Benny had 10, James Handling 1, Myron Pruitt 8, Chris Moxley 2, Mike Mason 2, Josh Dixon 2, Davey Hip 3, Bailey Croft 4, and Connor Hutchinson 2. And for Wilmington, Christian Jones 6, Jordan Jones 2, Andrew Russell 10, Nathan Scott 2, Will Patrick 1, and it's like G. Shea Mercer with 3. And I tell you, they just, wow. They haven't made anything. Andrew Russell 3 for 7. Christian Jones, 2 for 4. Will Patrick, listen to this, Will Patrick, Kevin Lewis, and Peyton Smith and Colin Myers, 0 for 12.
Wow.
0 for 12, those three.
Now, see, that's not those three normal, and that's what happens. Okay, you get one guy that's normally a pretty good guy, and he goes a little cold one day, but when you get 2 or 3 guys going cold one day, it'll bury you.
It's pretty rough. So, like I said, we got about 2 minutes here before we get going here with the second half. Appreciate you coming up.
We'll blame it on the snow.
It is snowing, isn't it? It's not bad though, is it?
No, it's you can see out there.
Yeah, I do.
That's on there. On the road, it's not even sticking.
I did a little Facebook Live earlier, and there was a cat on there from Indiana who said they had just in a 5 mile, or no, it was like a 2 mile radius, there's 5 cars flipped over.
Oh my gosh. It is a little slick. I noticed when I was coming in here, coming into a stop sign, went to just sort of slow down and touch my brakes, and the car slid just a little bit. And it's like, oh, it's a little slicker than you think it is out there. And if you're going too fast and you hit those brakes, you're going to slide. You're going.
So you're feeling better now, or you're still sick?
No, today I'm feeling very good. I went to work today. I went to Kohl's, worked at Kohl's, and did a good job at Kohl's today, and felt really good. And yesterday I went into Kohl's, did not feel good still. I was sick the day before. I went into work, but
had a stomach bug, didn't you?
Had a stomach bug, and when I went in and found out there were other people that had it the day before me and stuff that I didn't know because they were off while I was. And when we started talking how we felt, what we did, freezing to death, just sitting there free. One of them sat on a heating pad. I went into the bathroom and got the hair dryer and put it inside my robe and just blew up the heat in there as much as and still it just sat there freezing to death. And so we figured out there was something going out. We all had.
It's colder than here today.
But luckily it was just a 1 day bug basically. It wasn't a 4-day flu thing or anything.
All right. Well, we're getting ready to start the second half of play. Wilmington will now be going left to right. Heidelberg will be going right to left. So, 20 minutes is put on the clock. 47 to 24. See if Wilmington can at least make a little dent in this lead. You want that? Go ahead.
And on the way here, my granddaughter was like, "We'll see if I wanted to go to lunch." I go, "Oh, I already told him I'd come here." And then she goes, "Well, I'm still in Xenia. I got to come to Wilmington and go do something for." I go, "Oh, by the time you're done with that, I'll be done with this. We should be perfect." So
should work out good. That's good. Well, if you need to skate out here early, you can. So it's up to you.
Yeah, I think it'll be just about time game time's over. It'll be good. And unfortunately, I was hoping to get here for a nice, tight, close ball game.
Yeah. Well, Wilmington does get the ball at least.
I noticed Rick had us down at Miami Trace tonight.
Well, it is. We're doing that game too.
No, he had me and you there.
Oh.
He on the sheet, he said, "See Joe Davis and Charlie Hart." I go, "I'm not there. Charlie's not there." Oh, nice shot.
2-pointer put up by Andrew Russell right there in the lane, so that's a good start for the Quakers.
He's the one that's been sort of hot for him. And keep feeding him.
So Heidelberg bringing the ball down. I'm sure Wilmington got lit up at halftime a little bit of a speech.
I'm sure.
Heidelberg.
No call?
Yeah, they haven't been called.
Oh, he called it. Then he was late calling it.
Yeah, number 23. And that was another thing. The first half, I mean, there's only 11 fouls called the whole first half.
No, we're not on cam.
Yeah, we're not on the radio. We're just on Campus Nation today.
Yeah. So
and I've already told them we're volunteers. So
basically what I was saying there was, people didn't see what I owed about. He just threw his shoulder into Wilmington's chest, and I thought he might have took a step there. But luckily we got away with that one.
Wilmington with the basketball, right elbow, shoots it up, no good, but rebounded by Heidelberg, number 25, Moxley. He goes to the hoop and gets blocked, but they're going to call the foul, I think, on Russell, aren't they?
I don't know.
No, he called on 25.
No, yeah, because he blew the whistle before Russell got his hand there.
A lot of times it doesn't make any difference.
Oh, I know. That's what I was doing.
Going the line is Moxley.
The other guy may have done something lower, but I thought he had a clean block there. But again, sometimes they'll take block here, but it'll be something lower.
Right. Moxley throws the first one up and in.
And it's hard to say something from when you're this far up in an angle. You know, you're not seeing the same angle. That
Second one is also good as well by Moxley. So Wilmington inbound, 49-26. They're just trading baskets so far, second half. Wow.
Man,
No foul there.
No contact.
Three-pointer, long distance.
actually came out ahead for us not to get a foul called on that.
That was an NBA three. That was way outside by Christian Jones. 49-29.
This guy likes to throw the
Another
elbow.
three, number 23 from
They are hotter than
Byron Pruitt. That's his third three of the game. Got a foul away from the ball, I think, on number 10. Is that what I saw? Yeah, fouls on number 10, James Hanley.
You can see a 10 on the floor. Here he is, right there.
Well, that's hard. These uniforms are tough. They're black uniforms with black numbers with just the orange outline.
Just an outline. And it is hard to see because you said that, and I went, where's 10? I don't see 10.
Wilmington with the basketball. Down the bunch. Isles has it. Dribbles the left side lane. Fakes and turns around, pumps, and it's good. That's his first basket of the game. Isles.
Wow.
I heard a whistle blow. What was the whistle for?
Isles hand checked him.
Reach in on Isles. That's his first foul, too.
But see, that's what gets me. They'll call that hand check, which it was a foul. I mean, he hand checked it. But then when they bumped into each other and the guy almost knocks the guy down, they don't call a foul. So.
It makes no sense. But I'll tell you, Heidelberg is very...
never elbow.
It's just
no
like
foul.
that. But Heidelberg's done that all afternoon, throwing his punches almost.
Yeah. He traveled.
When on the offensive end, they get away with it. Ball's put up, no good. Rebounded by Wilmington.
Yeah, they're going to get a foul called there.
I think foul's going to be on number 25, I think. Chris Moxley
25.
on the reach.
This is a rough game.
Well, that's the men. Yeah, the men, they don't usually take any prisoners. 52-31.
Is he warning them? The guys, I don't know.
They might have a little talk. You know they're talking crap down there. These college guys, they talk the crap.
Oh, yes, good bounce.
Jordan Jones has it. I thought he was going to take it all the way.
I did too.
Throws it out. Three-pointer. No good. That was by Christian Jones. Excuse me, Will Patrick.
For Patrick.
No, I think I was right to begin with. Christian Jones. I screwed up. Isles gets the ball back. Only one shot that time for Heidelberg, and Wilmington got the rebound. Three-pointer from the corner. And it's good.
Russell, we got a double foul here. What we got?
Russell with the basket.
No, he called a foul, I think, against the other team. Or didn't know. I think he did call a double foul.
So who's the foul on?
He called a foul. He pointed two guys, and then they took it out.
We're not sure who they called the fouls on. They didn't post them.
No.
Yeah, they're getting chippy down there. Wilmington showed a little full court press here. Heidelberg does get rid of the basketball. They get it down the court. Heidelberg dribbling around the outside. Number 12, that's Louise Watkins. Yeah. And they call it on the women.
Oh, yeah. And the guy ran right into Russell. Russell just standing there, and the guy just runs into him and starts pushing him back about 3 feet, and then he starts really shoving him around, and it's like Russell goes over to one of the officials like, what am I supposed to do there?
Yeah, I know. They've been rough all game. They have been.
Going to call another foul on Russell. Oh, my gosh. See, that's the referee. Russell went and asked, so it's almost like, okay, you're going to come and ask me, buddy, I'll get you. I mean,
Well,
There was hardly any contact.
yeah, that was awful. Foul called. And he's pushing him right now. Look at him. Pushing off.
And Russell looks at the official like, what am I doing? What am I supposed to be doing? Another foul. Russell's got 3 fouls in probably 30 seconds.
I would say less than that. And then that gives him 4 for the game. So the officials basically is just taking.
And that foul right there, I see. He continued after the ball, but then the other two.
The officials have basically just taken Wilmington College's top scorer out of the ball game within a minute.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you, folks, if you see it, and when you see this video, you're going to go, now they got a point. How can you call this and not that? Shot put up by number 12, Freeze Watkins, no good.
Where can they see this video?
It'll be Sunday on CampusNation.com.
Oh, it is on Campus Nation. I thought you said it wasn't. I thought you said it was on
It's
radio.
not on the radio.
Oh, okay.
We're just live audio right
I didn't
now.
see a camera. Is this our camera?
Down there.
Okay.
Number 2, the three-pointer, Christian Jones. Travel on number 22, Davey Hipp.
Well, he pushed off the Wilmington guy, threw him back about 3 feet, and then the referee called traveling, so we'll take that.
30-second timeout, Heidelberg, 52-37. Folks, there's liable to be a fight in this game before it's over.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
That's what happens when you determine, which the term as an official I despise, let them play.
Right.
Because when you, technically as they're doing down here, letting them play, when you let a guy take an elbow to the chin, elbow to the chest, and take his hand, push you back 4 feet to get more. After a while, you get tired of that, and then you react to it. And then the referees are like, "What guys? What are you doing?" It's like, no, you are the ones that caused this. You're the referees. You can control this or not control it. Now, I have been in games where I've tried to control it and you can't control it. I mean, when guys just literally.
Ball gets thrown in. DJ Isles has it. Wilmington trying to cut into this lead. 52-37. Heidelberg Student Princess is on top. 25, dribbles a hole. Throws the ball up, no good. He does save it, but it goes right back to the Heidelberg player. Shot put up, no good. The Heidelberg right there. And rebound, number Prince Benson. He's got a bunch of them. He's got about 14 or 16 points. 54-37. Student Prince is on top. Three-pointer.
Oh, in and out.
By Wilmington, no good.
I thought that was there.
That was by Nathan Scott. Three-pointer at the other end.
Oh, gets the down.
Oh, that's number.
And bounces off the rim 3 times, off the backboard, off the rim, and falls in.
He's got 14 on the day so far. So 20-point lead. 57-37. Wilmington not looking too good. Three-pointer put up, number 25.
Wilmington has actually cut into this a little bit.
A little bit. Stolen. Wilmington.
25, make it
Puts it back up again.
They stole it again.
Stole it again. Uh-oh. We got some fouls going on here. Whole new line change coming in for Heidelberg. What'd they call?
I don't know.
Oh, there we go.
Heidelberg held one of Wilmington's guys. Wilmington had the ball stolen and was trying to get to it.
Fouls on number 24 of Heidelberg, his first, Dylan Woods.
Because Wilmington was about ready to make another quick bucket.
I believe right now, if I'm the referees, I'm talking to both coaches. And I'm telling them, hey, you're going to knock this stuff off or some heads are going to fall here real quick. The referees don't have much control of this game. No. Wilmington is making a little comeback, though, 57-42.
About a 15-point game where it was 23 or 24.
23, yeah. So Wilmington has cut into the lead. Nice cut to the basket.
Driving foul.
And he gets fouled by number 10.
Hey, I've seen weird things
James
happen.
Hamlin.
I've seen teams come back from this before, in college especially.
Oh, yeah. So going to the line is number 25, Nathan Scott. He's just got a little bit hot here in the last few minutes.
Nice shot.
First one's up and good. And the second one's up. Not good. Rebounded by Mox. No, that's rebounded by number 4, Benny. He has the ball now at the left elbow. Throws a shot up. No good. Ball's on the ground. He's going to get it. Wilmington's going to come out of there with it. Kevin Lewis. Got a foul. Number 24 for Wilmington, J. Shea Mercer went up, but he got fouled.
Flip to Scott. I thought Scott was going to shoot it. He bounces it to Lewis, and Lewis gets fouled trying to go up with the ball.
Fouls on number 4, Kier Benny. G. Shea Mercer, good line to shoot 2. The first one's up and good. Second one is up and good as well. 57-45, Wilmington trapping. They've got him trapped in the corner. Oh, they let him out. They got him trapped again. Wilmington trying to turn up the heat. They're feeling they're getting back in this game.
Last week, they did a good job of trapping teams. Got a couple 10-second calls.
Three-pointer from the right wing. Nothing but net. Number 10, James Hanley. 60-45, so 15-point game right now.
Wilmington had it down to 13.
Wilmington with the basketball.
If they got cold on those threes all of a sudden, this could change.
Oh, yeah. Wilmington still with the ball. 7 seconds on the shot clock. They better be doing something. Oh, nice give and go. Shots just throwing up there. We got fouled.
Yeah,
G. Shea Marshall going back to the line, shoot 2.
Their guys were saying travel, but he did travel, but because he got fouled, that's why he traveled.
Fouls on number 10, that's his third. James Hanley. He's picked up 2 quick here. First one's up and in. He's got a nice little foul shot, this G. Shea. G. Shea Mercer, he's out of Columbus, Ohio, a junior, 6'7".
Scott just went out, a guy that was getting hot. Give him a break.
Second one's up and good also. So there's that 13 points again, Joe.
Yeah.
See if they can get it down to single digits. That's the next goal.
Could get Russell back in the game, get him hot.
Heidelberg with the basketball. Oh, throw underneath. Ball's loose on the floor underneath, but they get the ball back and put it up and in. Number 33, Connor Hutchinson with the basket. Wilmington bringing the ball down. Wound
off the rim.
That was Will Patrick. He has missed a ton of shots today. Oh, nice block by G. Shea Mercer on the other end. Wilmington has the ball, and they'll try to cut into this 13-point lead. Will Patrick has it out on top. It's over to Peyton Smith. In the corner, three-pointer. Yes. Good by Kevin Lewis. And that's his first bucket of the game, folks. Down to 12, 62-50.
Like I said, we're making a comeback. We've cut 11 points off that lead.
Wilmington making a run. Going to be on number 1.
Yes, he did that last time. He's clearing out.
Mike Mason's a brute.
If you try, to get down past there to screen a guy, he just clears you out.
Yeah, he'll be a good lineman on the Heidelberg football team.
Yeah.
62-50. Heidelberg's coach, you didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. You straight up. Yeah, he's straight up, but the guy is against is playing face first on the floor. All right, here we go. Wilmington with the basketball. See if they can get it cut to 10 or even 9, Joe. What do you think? Oh, G. Shea. Take it in there, but out of control.
He didn't bank that. He just went in and tried to throw it at the rim, but took clean over.
Out of control. So going the other way.
Oh.
Wilmington with the ball and fire slam at Jana. Number 23, Myron Pruitt coming down in the lane. He gets the nice feed.
And to me, that shows you
Benson.
the team. The ball's coming out, rolling away, and the other team guy looks down at the ball, steps away, and lets the ball roll away instead of picking it up.
Three-pointer put up by Wilmington, no good. Kevin Lewis gets the ball back there and puts it up and in. 64-52. Wilmington's making a good comeback here. They've cut 11 points off his lead. They got no trap. Oh, and it's stolen.
10-second count.
10 seconds. Oh, that actually hurt him.
Yes. That literally, you should eat that whistle right there.
Yeah.
And you got a technical against the coach or timeout?
Timeout.
Okay. But you like this and pointed, and I wasn't sure. I think it's a
Full timeout. Let's have a little word from our sponsor here, Joe.
Begin the next step of your life at Ohio Christian University, one of the nation's fastest-growing nonprofit universities. Earn an accredited associate, bachelor, or master's degree entirely online, or attend class once a week at one of 11 convenient locations. Programs range from business and human services to IT and RN to BSN and more. Call today, 855-OCU-GRAD, or on the web at enroll.ohiochristian.edu.
All right, well, we're back live here. 64-52. Wilmington's come from 23 down to 12 down.
with the ball. A three-pointer could break it under double figures. Or a three-point play of any kind.
Yes. And you know what? There was a couple of times in the first half, or at least once, maybe, I thought it was twice, but where they actually fouled it. Wilmington fouled a Heidelberg guy shooting three.
It's like right there. Wilmington steals it. He's to the three-point line before the whistle blows.
Yeah.
Well, there's no reason to go ahead and blow that whistle.
I know, yeah. That was ridiculous. All right, 64-52. Wilmington inbounds. Number 3, Will Patrick has it on top. Gets it over to number 2, Christian Jones. Number 25 back in the game for Wilmington. Number 30 tries to shoot it up, and he gets just blocked by Prince Benson.
He tried to fake him. He didn't go for the fake. He then went up anyway, and he just said...
I don't even think Prince had to jump. That's
he didn't.
The thing.
He never jumped.
Wow, going all the way to the bucket. Number... we got a foul call here. Number 12 with the bucket.
As the ball went away, I think he pushed off on the guy.
I guess number 3, is that who made the foul?
Yeah, and number 12, yeah, 3 did, and number...
Michael Shore, I guess, with this. I don't even see number 3 out there. Where's he at?
Number 1. I don't know. I forgot how many fouls.
There it is. It's number 12 with the foul.
I was going to say the numbers should be on this side.
The guy who made the basket actually is the guy who committed the foul.
Yes.
Going the line is number 2 for Wilmington. Shoot 2. First one's in and out. Christian Jones.
Who did the fouls is slow putting them up there.
Second one is good though by Jones. So Wilmington still trying to do a trap. The Heidelberg blows by at this time. They just go straight to
Nice block. Nice block.
Bounce by number 3. Patrick.
Looks like he was going for an easy layup and then boom, blocked.
Josh Dixon with a layup. 66-53. Wilmington in crucial need of a stop here. They get the ball right underneath. Oh, outside, three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get the bounce.
DJ Isles gets the rebound.
He bounced around 3 times. I thought he was...
Oh, three-pointer.
Ooh, in and out down here.
Yep, that was by Colin Myers.
Just get out of me.
Yep.
No call. Over the...
Yep.
Jeez.
Number 23 with the rebound. Puts it up there.
He just took his arm and just shoved him right in front of the referee.
No call.
No call.
They've been consistent. I'll give them that. Number 30 on the breakaway for Wilmington puts it in.
Consistently bad.
Colin Myers. Heidelberg with the basketball. Number 13 drives the hole on the left side. That's good. Josh Dixon. 70-55. Heidelberg still holding on to a 15-point lead. Wilmington's cut it to that, and they can't seem to get any lower than 13.
They had it to 12.
Did they have it to 12 once?
Yep. Remember, he made the one foul shot.
That's right. Patrick tries to go inside, loses control of it, and gives it to Heidelberg. They've got numbers. Oh, there should be a travel, but no travel.
No control of the ball, no travel. If you don't have the ball, you can't travel.
Well, it looked like he has some control.
Yeah, when he had it, he bobbled it. He never had control. Now, if he had control, then lost it. But he never had control, so you can't have a travel if you never had control of the ball.
Fouls on number 3, Will Patrick, going to the line is, can't tell.
Russell's never came back in, neither has he.
He's got 4 fouls.
Has he got 4? I thought he had 3.
No.
But still.
You saw him get 3, he had 1 in the first half.
Well, put it this way. If you're on the bench for 20 minutes, it's the same as having 4 or 5 fouls.
Yep.
Might as well put him back in and...
Both free throws are made there by number 13.
We're down 6 points, 7 points. But when you're down 15 points, you get down 12, go back to 15, you might as well put your best scorer back in the game and see if he can at least get you close again.
So he's getting ready to come in. They were listening to you, Joe. He was sitting over there on the sideline. 72-55. Number 25 with the shot, no good for Wilmington. Wilmington's got cold here all of a sudden. Heidelberg thought about the 3, gives it up instead. Wild looking shot thrown up there by Heidelberg, but right there to collect the rebound is number 23. I tell you, this guy is a player. Myron Pruitt is a big, strong, he's a player, folks.
We're back to 19.
Yep.
After getting down to 12, we're back to 19.
Timeout, Wilmington.
That should have happened probably a little sooner, so stop there.
Timeout. Looks like a 30-second timeout. So Joe, you had to work today?
Yes.
Now you got to work tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Ho, 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 right?
Tomorrow I work and then become Santa Claus.
Better get in there. I've been eating all of it. So what time does Santa Claus come to Coles tomorrow?
1 o'clock.
I told you Santa Claus called me on the phone the other day, didn't I?
No.
Yeah. Said I've been good.
How you gonna tell you what kind of coal you wanted?
Said, yeah. Says I'm gonna get everything I wanted. Good thing I don't want much. So here we go. Wilmington with the basketball, down 19, 74-55. 8 minutes. 8 minutes and change left to go here in the second half. Up, three-pointer thrown up. No good by G. Shea Mercer. Heidelberg has the ball again, and they're going to call the touch foul on number 10.
That's what I say. They're quick on calling the touch foul.
Call the touch foul on Jordan James.
The guy takes an arm and throws a guy down. There's no foul, but you reach in and go, oh, is that a pimple right there? Oh, that's a foul.
Ferries, Watkins, and both, by the way, fouls this half. Wilmington has got 8, so they're in the 1-1 is Heidelberg, but Heidelberg's got 10 already, so Wilmington's shooting 2 from here on out. Shots up, no good. Good foul for Wilmington. They got the ball back. No harm done. 74-55.
And there's still a lot of time left in this ball game.
Yep. 19 points. So that's a pretty big mountain, Joe.
Well, I know.
It's pretty big. It could be done, but that's a big mountain. Three-pointer thrown up, and that's good by number 14, Andrew Russell. He's got 17, long cross-court pass. Oh, slamming it home. Number 23, Myron Pruitt with the slam. Another three-pointer from Wilmington from way deep downtown. Christian Jones, 76-61. Well, we're back to 15. They've been trading 2s for 3s. Number 22 with the basketball. They're getting pushing off. Wilmington gets the steal. Gonna try to get down there. Boo. What do you think? Do you think he was set? I didn't think he was set. I thought he was leaning back.
Well, yeah, and that's it. He cut inside the guy, and the guy fell back, and I wouldn't have called that.
That's a bad call. Bad call.
I think it was a bad decision for the guy to go to even attempt it because the guy was in front of him.
So the foul's on number 4, Kevin Lewis. That's his first.
Because I took 2 points away and give them the ball, so that was a big spread right there. Would have been back within 13.
Oh, steal by DJ Isles.
Well, we wouldn't have been taking the ball out like that, so we came back. Again, another throwback with the arm.
Yep. They don't call that, though. See, there he is, throwing it back again. Number 10, in one of these games, he's going to come across the ref's not going to let him do that, and he's going to have problems.
Or he's going to come across the guy who's one of the players he does it to is going to deck him. And then
Turn around shot and
over. Jeez, he's laying on the guy's back there.
Ball's on the floor.
Going to call kick on 33.
So the ball's going to go back to Wilmington. That was kind of a schmancy call.
Yeah.
That was like, well, let's just get out of this before it gets too bad.
I mean, his foot hit it. Technically, well, did he kick it? He used the term kick.
He didn't kick.
Under the dictionary term kick, did he kick the ball? The ball hit his foot while he was laying on the ground.
Almost loses the ball out of bounds. Isles does on the throw in. Isles brings the ball up court in a hurry. Will Patrick's going to try a 3. He hasn't made it today.
4 went up, and the guy grabbed him.
I saw it. That's not a foul today, is it?
Alive. You got 3 officials here. Nobody can see that. It's mind-boggling.
Number 4 dribbles right lane, throws it out. Number 10, he gets the 3-pointer.
They have not.
James Hanley.
Still hot on those 3s.
3-pointer.
Back to 16.
Yep, 79-63. Well, Wilmington was making a nice run there at one time. They've kind of come back a little bit again here, but been a very, very aggressive ball game.
You can imagine if it was
3-pointer. Nothing but net. Russell.
Imagine what if the score was 13-point difference at halftime instead of 23. Look how close this game would be.
No 5-second call. Timeout. Now, if I'm Casey, I would tell Russell, you just make the basket and go on. Don't act like you're shooting guns at anybody. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it. I looked away, so I didn't see it. Yeah.
Don't be showboating. You're down.
Especially when you're down there.
You're down 13. You ain't got nothing to showboat about, son. Just play basketball. Don't worry about all. See, and I'm sure that's happened this whole game. They've just been trash talking and pulling them into this the whole game. So now Wilmington's trying to retaliate a little bit.
Right.
You got to stay above board, man. You got to stay above board. Be professional as you can. So Heidelberg inbound. Wilmington still picking up all full court.
13-point game.
5 minutes. Yep, 5 minutes to go here. I get the ball in. Got a trap going.
Ooh, I thought it was
get rid of it.
3 had it.
To number 10, Hanley. Nice feed to number 4, Pierre Menet, and he makes the bucket. So 81-66. Wilmington bringing the ball up. Russell has it over here on the right side. Being guarded hard. Gets it back out to Isles. Isles going to try a 3.
It hits it.
And he nails it.
Down to 12 again.
DJ Isles, 81-69. Oh, they're going to call
Are you kidding me?
We'll call the foul in the reach on
He barely touched. I didn't even think he touched the ball, and the ball wasn't even as close as the guy's hand.
That's 2 on Isles. And each team has 10 now, so we're going to be shooting 2 the rest of the way out.
It's not the foul that he called. It's the fact that they're letting them beat each other to death.
And then they call
I don't even know if he touched the body. Where did he touch him at?
Shots put up by number 25, Moxley. His first free throw is good. Full house changes coming for Heidelberg. 82-69. You're listening to KFSNation.com, the sports animal. 4:27 to go. Cover Wilmington College girls and boys home basketball. Second one's up is good by number 25, Moxley. I mean, this Heidelberg team's got some talent. I'm not taking anything away from them, but
No.
they are rough. They're kind of like a Pittsburgh Steeler type roughness.
Yes.
You know, they're very, very aggressive, very.
When you got a team that's that rough aggressive and you let them get by with things, it just gets worse.
3-pointer on its way. Yeah, number 2, Christian Jones.
11. We're down to 11. That's as close as it's been the second half.
Jones has 18 on the day. Oh, they're laying wide open for the 3, number 13. He's like, well, hey.
You can't leave any of them open.
Yep, that was wide open.
I've only seen them miss 1 or 2 threes the second half. I mean, just
lots of threes. Wilmington's still a lot better with threes, though, too. Christian Jones, I think, has 19 points. 18 of them are 3-pointers. Number 3 thrown up.
Ooh, in and out.
And he needs to stop.
And the ones we've missed,
Will Patrick has 1 point on the day. And
wow. It's not your day sometimes.
It's just not his day, yeah. Oh, they thought he was going to get a big slam, and that ball got knocked away there. So they stole the thunder away that time, at least.
It would have went off of him when it got knocked loose, but Will Patrick sort of reached out and touched his fingers and went off of him.
Number 23 has the basketball. That's Myron Pruitt. He gets it over to 22. Davey Hip feeds it inside to the big man. Prince Benson dribbling inside.
Foul.
Turnaround jumper in the lane. He made several his first half. Missed that one. Travel number 23.
Wilmington boys down. We got slugged in the stomach.
Yep. No foul there.
No foul, but we get a travel call.
No blood. Yeah.
He's looking at him.
He's showing him. He's like, dude, he elbowed the crap out of me. And you can't call that Nathan Scott. I'll be honest with you, Jay. I think a lot of times we get better officials on the high school level than we do the college level.
These guys want to be cool. Got to be cool, man.
Well, I don't know.
Let them play.
They're just not very.
They just let them play.
Good. 3-pointer again. Man. I'll tell you what, you can't leave him unguarded.
He's 6 feet behind that green line.
Christian Jones, 86-75. They might get a 10 here. Nope. They got it over.
If he'd have been, instead of going for the ball, if he'd have stayed on this side when the guy turned, he couldn't come, they might have ended up giving a 10, but he let him get by him.
Kevin Lewis with the foul.
It's his second.
So 86-75 for down to 11 points, but going to the line is Fariz. I like that name. Fariz Watkins.
Nice
First
shot.
one's up and good.
Nice arch, nice roll back.
$12 points again. They had it to 11, didn't they?
Yep.
Second one's up, no good. Rebounded by Russell. Wilmington's got to push the ball. They got to try to dig into this lead. Got it out to Russell. He's driving, shoots it at the foul line.
Ooh.
He makes all his 3-pointers and he bricks that one from the foul line.
Yeah. He's had a couple inside where he went up inside the 10 feet away and
I don't know if it's too close for him or what.
Yeah. Like he over muscles it or something.
Yeah. That wasn't even close. Steal. Oh, now they're going to call a foul on the grab, though, I think.
No, they're calling the other guy for grabbing. But see, again, when you get the breakaway, that's twice we've had something in our events. They took away for calling a foul. There's a place where in high school we're taught eat that foul,
right.
because who are you disadvantaging with that foul? You're disadvantaging Wilmington College more.
Yeah. Well, first shots.
He had breakaway layup.
Yep.
Now he misses the first foul of a foul shot. Yeah.
This is Kevin Lewis at the line. You can always tell it's Kevin Lewis. He's got the mint green tennis.
Oh, yeah, he does, doesn't he?
I'm surprised they don't all wear the same footwear.
Yeah.
I remember that was a thing back in the day when I played.
Well,
years ago.
there was no rule, but a lot of teams got team shoes.
Right.
And Wilmington College used to buy team shoes. I used to sell it to them. And when I worked at a sporting goods.
Number 4, he makes it. That's Kevin Lewis. Back to 11, Joe. 87-76. 2 minutes to go. And Wilmington's made a valiant comeback.
Oh, they have.
But it's not going to be enough.
They've gained 12 points since halftime. Oh, get the charge there.
No, he's got 4 fouls.
Get the charge. Get the charge.
He is at number 23 on the bucket.
I think it was 23.
Pruitt on the bucket. And Russell just got out of his way because he's got 4 fouls.
He just opened
Well, he's got 4 fouls.
I know. It's a 151 left in the game, and you're down 13 points or 12, whatever it was. Get the charge. Take the charge.
Yeah, but what if he doesn't get what they call it? I mean, how could you trust the referees to call that?
Oh, I know.
Thing?
Well, my thing is right there. Go down fighting.
You can't trust the referees.
Go down fighting. Get that dude. Look how much. If you got the charge right there, you're taking 2 points away that he got, and you're getting the ball back. You're putting another guy in foul trouble. That could be a bump for your team to make an effort to get back. But that would put them. How much? They're now. They were 87. They were 11. They had to put a 9. It means they were 9 points.
I agree with you.
They were. So that were 9 points. We'd have came back, got a basket. We could have went down 6-7 with 151. That's possible.
I've only seen it 11. I don't think it's been 9, has it?
Okay, right now it's 11, right? I mean.
No, right now it's 13.
Okay, it was 11. Excuse me. So take 2 points away. It would have stayed 11. Came back down. We could have made that.
It's been 11. Yeah.
Yeah, but we could have still.
Wishful thinking.
I was. We still could have got it below 10 points on the comeback right now, coming down, if he'd have got the charge.
Oh, I understand what you're saying.
And I'm saying,
I think it's just his reaction.
I'm just saying if there's 5-6 minutes in the game, that's the difference. 2 minutes to go in the game and you're down that far, go down fighting. Yeah, if they call you for the block, but he had so much time to get the charge.
He gets fouled by number 4.
He had so much time to step over, then get position. That I think they would have called the charge out.
Here, Benny with the foul. $89-76. Going to line Jones.
Back to 12.
That's the first one.
Back to 11.
The second one.
Like I said, if we was 13 points down, we'd be a 1-point game right now. 23 points. You bury yourself that far. Oh, he's going to get a foul. Yes.
Foul on DJ Isles.
Someone grabbed him on the wrist. Let's face it. Yeah.
That's his third. So going down the other end, we shoot 2 here for Heidelberg. Number 23
Always
going
got me
on.
with guys.
No, 25.
When guys would
First
grab a
Moxley.
guy on the arm or something and look back like, what'd I do?
Yeah. First shot up by Moxley. He's good. He's been pretty solid from the free throw line today. Moxley has.
Man, they got 90 points.
Yep.
I mean, this is another thing. Wilmington does not give up 90 points a lot, defensively.
Nope. Second one's up, and that's good as well. They might hit 100 yet.
They could.
91-78. DJ Isles bringing the ball down. Goes to the bucket on his own. They're going to call the block, so Isles will go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on number 13, Josh Dixon, his first. I don't like the Heidelberg coach like that too well.
Well, I've noticed one thing about these officials. They call the play 2 seconds after it happens a lot of times.
Yeah.
They wait to see if a basket goes in or not. I don't know. And you don't want to call it quick sometimes. You do want to, but they're, I think, a second later than they should be.
Isles misses the first free throw. Second one's up, and it's good. Isles has 8 on the day. Ball's on the floor. Wilmington's going to get it back.
God almighty, no call there again.
Here we go.
He ran over Isles. He turned and just ran over Isles, knocked him down, and no call.
Myron Pruitt with the slam, though, on the other end. Long three-pointer, and that's good. Christian Jones just keeps sinking those threes. Dang.
That's 4, 5, 6, 8 threes on the day for him.
Yeah, he's smoking it. He is. Yep.
Is this Russell? Yeah.
Yeah, 93-82, back to 11, but Heidelberg has the ball.
12 threes between him and Russell.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, Myron Pruitt has 1, 2, 3, 4 threes, yeah. So there's 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26 for Pruitt today. And Prince Benson had a lot of points early, but he's kind of cooled off.
We're back to 11 again. You know, it's like, yeah, if they hadn't buried themselves so deep in the first half, this could have been a close ball game.
Yep. It could have been.
Because it's been 15 to 11 this entire second half.
Yeah. All right, well, I want to thank Sam Zimmerman for appearing with us at halftime. For her appearance on the halftime show, she gets absolutely nothing, but we appreciate her being with us today. Talking about Pioneer Drum and Bugle Corps, which that's the Drum and Bugle Corps my daughter's in. This young lady down here was in the same Drum and Bugle Corps, not at the same time, but the same group. Okay, Wilmington inbound, or Heidelberg inbounds.
Off his knee, yes, good call.
So Wilmington's going to get the ball back. Oh, one guy calls a foul, and the other the guy right in front of him.
The guy 3 feet away does it, and the guy at the other side of the court, complete other side. Oh, Casey's going berserk. I don't blame him.
The guy's right there. The referee's right in front of the play, calls it off the knee going the other way, and the guy across the court calls a reach in. That's the way it's been today, folks. That's the way it's been. Where'd my pen go, Drew? I got it.
I saw it a second ago.
I got it. So going to the line to shoot the really free throws this time. Shots up and good, number 4. Yeah, actually out of the 94 points, you could probably credit the refs with at least about a dozen of them today. At least a dozen.
That's since the second half. I'm not knowing what you could have got for them with the first half.
Probably more in the first half because they didn't call anything against Heidelberg hardly. Second one up. And that's good. Again, folks, you can be the judge yourselves. The video will be up tomorrow.
I mean, when you got an official 6 feet away, and you got an official that's 60.
Well, why didn't this official over here overrule that guy?
No, you don't. If he calls it, he says he saw it.
Both of them call it, though. Tip in, number 25, Patrick, Nathan Scott.
Scott. I'm sorry, Will Patrick's 3.
95-84. Back to away. Can't get under that 11.
Boy, they can.
That 11's just like a dome.
Yeah, they would have if the foul.
Yeah, it'd have been 9 right now. And like what you were saying earlier, it'd have been 7. That's why I said you got to credit the refs here. You got to credit the refs with about 12 there. And we don't know who any of these guys are. We're just telling you like it is. And they can get mad. The LAC can get mad. But I'll be honest with you, the LAC ought to watch this tape.
The
LAC really ought to watch this tape and see what we're saying because I think they would be ashamed.
I'm not I'm not a fantastic Wilmington Quaker super fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here watching the game, and they're the team I'm doing. But when you see a guy, and I'm a referee, and when I see a guy take a guy with his arm and throw him back 6 feet to get position so he can make a move, and there's no call, and a referee's 6 feet away or 3 feet away, that irritates me.
Well, yeah, because it makes all referees.
Oh, yeah.
Again, remember, we are volunteer radio announcers here, so. But, I mean, that's why we have the video, guys. You watch the video, tell us what you think. 95-84, Heidelberg inbound. I think Heidelberg's a good team, too.
Heidelberg's an excellent team.
Not trying to take shooters and not trying to take anything away from them. Heidelberg.
Good job slowing the ball down there.
I say they should have called a foul there. Right there, there's another foul they could have called. And those are on Wilmington, guys.
And we said that earlier. There was
Wilmington players he made 3 fouls before they finally called one. Fouls on number 25, Nathan Scott.
And there's been 2 or 3 times I said, making about how Wilmington made a foul, and I said, great call there.
No good by Hanley. Well, this guy, you like to call this referee made, then the other guy overruled him on that last out of bounds. 95-84. Second one's up, and it's good by Hanley. DJ Isles goes the length of the court. He gets it knocked out of bounds. He gets blocked.
Now, as a ball player, when you're down 12 points with 33 seconds to go, and they got 96, I'd be slowing the ball down. I'd be doing everything I could so they couldn't get to 100.
I don't know what makes that. It's just a number.
I know, but as a ball player.
Yeah. Oh, knocked away. Stolen. Number 4 goes the length of the court, and that's in. That's Kier Bene. 98-84, 14-point lead. Isles goes all the way down again and makes the bucket and gets fouled.
Well, they call it quick foul there.
Who'd they call it on? 25?
33.
33, yep. Connor Hutchinson with the foul. So going the line with DJ Isles to shoot the bonus. 98-86, Joe. Here we go. We'll be back at 11 again.
3-4 minutes ago, same situation, no call. And, game's out of hand.
98-86. Here we go. Isles makes the extra point. Excuse me, 96-87, 17 seconds, game's over. No sense in even playing any defense here. Just let them hold the ball, and they'll see you in Heidelberg whenever you guys play up there. 4, 3, 2, 1, Heidelberg wins.
And you got to respect Heidelberg right there. I mean, you're 2 points away from getting to the century.
Yeah.
They could have went in for the 2 points and got the century, but the game's at hand. They cut the clock out. Got to respect Heidelberg for that.
So 98-87. So Wilmington in that second quarter scored 63, or second half, 63 points to Heidelberg's, let's see.
I mean, Heidelberg's
51.
Fantastic team.
51 points to 63 points.
Push that button.
Not yet. Give us 1 minute, okay? We're going to go over some scores real quick. Again, we're 98-87. Heidelberg is the winner over Wilmington College today. Christian Jones, let's see, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 3-pointers, plus another 3 on top of that, 27 points. Will Patrick won. He was just cold all day. Kevin Lewis, 6. DJ Isles ended up with 11, which those all came in the second half, I believe. Jordan Jones, 2. Andrew Russell, he had 20. G. Shea Mercer had 3. G. Shea Mercer had 7. What am I thinking? And then Nathan Scott, let's see, had 10. Colin Myers had 2. And for Heidelberg, Prince Benson had 14. Kier Benet had 11. 19. James Hanley had 8. Therese Watkins, 5. Josh Dixon, 7. Davey Hip, 3. Myron Pruitt, 26. Chris Moxley had 8. Bailey Croft had 4, and Connor Hutchinson had 4. So, for Joe Davis, my name's Charlie Hargrave. Thank you for joining us today. Wilmington put up a heck of a comeback there.
Yeah, it was a great game, really, and to watch. Unfortunately, I think a lot of it was just taken away from the players.
Right. Well, we're out of here, folks. Remember, here in just a few minutes, you can go to WZAA or Campus Nation. It'll probably be there also. And we'll have our second game of our doubleheader today. It's the Miami Trace Lady Panthers going up against, I can't remember who it is. They're going up against a team in Columbus that's undefeated. Both teams are undefeated. So thanks for joining us. For Joe Davis, Charlie Hargrave, we are out of here. Tell her now.
Alrighty. I'm going to get out of here.
See you. Hey, you can shut it off now.